Good Thursday morning, everybody. Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. It's a little Friday, and weather stick remains blue. That means the weather continues to be very nice, very tranquil, very dry. Yeah, also very spring-like, yes. Also warm, yeah. Pleasant. There's another good word for it. I mean, it's like, we've been so used to stormy weather and high winds and rain and all kinds of things going on through the pretty much the entire month of March. We're just all kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, so to speak. But I got to tell you, this is some extra nice weather, and it's going to continue to be that for today. With the only thing you'll notice differently today, what you're seeing on the satellite view this morning, some mid and high level clouds that are streaming in from an upper low that's down across the Gulf of Mexico. And it's going to throw some of those clouds our direction during the course of the day. You see that blue H over in the southeastern corner there of Kentucky. That's the center of high pressure, big, dominating ridge of high pressure that's been here all week. It's going to be here today. By tomorrow, that begins to slide a little bit further east, and we'll get more clouds. And eventually, we're going to tap into some of that available moisture and get a little bit of shower activity in here. But today, you get another day of all the things I just described, all those adjectives. It is going to be another marvelous day with high temperatures close to 80 degrees. We hit 78 yesterday for the official high temperature here in Bowling Green. That was 8 degrees above the average of 70. So today I think we'll at least hit 78, maybe even 79 or 80 for a high temperature. It is going to be another glorious day. I said, and as I mentioned, and I said a few minutes or a few seconds ago, the only difference would be you'll notice a few more clouds, but no rain. That's going to hold off until we get into tomorrow. All right, here's a look at the 10-day blender. We go, as I mentioned, 79, maybe 80 for a few of you today, mid 70s tomorrow, near 80 again on Saturday. And then we start to see a falling off of temperatures. This is that little brief break that we will see where the temperatures cool, but they don't necessarily get cold. This is not one of those cold snaps. This is just kind of a resetting of temperatures. We go mid 60s for both Sunday and Monday, and then we climb right back into the 70s, even low 80s. And we pretty much stay on average for temperature, just a bit above average as we get into the middle and end of next week. By the way, Tuesday is tax day, not Saturday. In case you're wondering that, I know Saturday's the 15th. Typically, that's traditional tax day, but because the 15th falls on a Saturday and there's another hidden holiday or some kind of federal day or something in there, then it falls on Tuesday, the 18th, just in case you were wondering. And you're looking at the date going, it's the 13th. I've got 2 days to get, you got a couple of more days after that. I'm just here to make you feel better if I can. For those that owe money, I can't help you there. I wish I could. I may need somebody to help me. All right, here's a look at the Kentucky Mesonet temperatures on this Thursday morning as of 4:50 a.m. And we're looking at that big spread, big variety. Again, you get 30s, you get 40s, you get 50s. Temperatures are all over the place. 39 down in Burkesville near the river. You know the drill here. And then it's almost 60 in Metcalfe County. One county over. All has to do with the elevation of those individual mesonet thermometers. Okay. One's here and one's here. And you get because of the stable air mass, high pressure, clear sky. You get all kinds of temperatures, but everybody will even out once the sun comes up, and you'll get those near 80-degree temperatures again today before it's all said and done. All right, let's take a look at the model map, and we'll introduce the chance of rain that is going to come in here for tomorrow. And you can see it. It is down south. This is an upper low that is just kind of to itself. I mean, it's not even on the map here, but it's centered right here over the panhandle of Florida. Then you've got this one out in the leeward of the Rockies, and it is these two are going to be kind of our weather makers over the course of the weekend. This one is just going to sit here and just kind of drift. It really has nothing to steer it, but eventually it's going to take a trip up through the Carolinas and into the Virginias. But at the same time, we get a flow coming off of the Atlantic and from the Gulf of Mexico. Well, of course, look who's going to get the rain. And it's not going to be a lot of rain. It's not going to be stormy, then windy. It's not going to be that. It's not going to be what we've had, what was it, the end of March and the beginning of April, a couple of days there where it was like storm, 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 rain, 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 wind, wind, wind. It's not going to be like that. This will be your ordinary garden variety showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. This is all going to move. This is where it is right now, but I can put this into motion. You'll see it just kind of drifting into southern Tennessee. And then early tomorrow morning, we'll start to see just, some little showers that try to pop up here across the Kentucky Tennessee border. Again, it's not going to be a lot, and not everybody's going to see that. This is just going to sit and spin over parts of the southern states as we get into Friday. Here we go into Friday night, pretty quiet. And now that low pressure system, that upper low, is taking that trip I was telling you into the Carolinas. And that's where a lot of the rain shower activity will continue to move. And here's the system in the plains with a cold front pushing with it. You can see on the backside of this, you get the cold, wintry type stuff, snow showers and the colder air back behind it. And then you get rain right in front of it. And then we're going to watch as along the cold front, we'll start to see showers and thunderstorms ramping up as we get into Saturday. We get a break part of the day on Saturday. There's some instability over in the eastern part of the state, but I think Bowling Green will stay dry for much of Saturday. And now you see this line beginning to form here ahead of the main system as it begins to deepen a little bit to 991 millibars. And that is going to set the stage for a leftover moisture package here. And then we get this that's going to work its way east. And then we get into the next chance of rain as we get into Saturday night and into Sunday. You can see it developing there as we see a line of showers coming our direction. All of this is going to push east. And because of this leftover low pressure, this upper low that's going to move through the Virginias and the Carolinas, there will be some available moisture there, not only from the Atlantic, but also the Gulf of Mexico. And you can see how they all meet up here. And you think, well, shouldn't it be a lot more rain than that? No. This is going to be, one of those situations where it's going to rain itself out. And the energy that is going to be with this system coming out of the plains is going to be weaker by the time it gets here. That's not to say we're not going to get showers and thunderstorms, but it does look like we'll get something out of this. But I don't foresee any kind of severe weather or any issues with wind and all of that kind of stuff. I mean, it may get breezy, but I don't think it's going to get that bad. All right, let's take a look at the surface maps and we'll get you going on this Thursday morning. Here we go into what is going on right now with that big dome of high pressure, the big ridge that's settled over us. And here's that upper low that's just kind of sitting over the Gulf of Mexico that's going to throw in some of that Gulf of Mexico moisture. And as the high pressure ridge moves east, then we get the return flow also from the Atlantic. So the two are going to work together. And then there's a system out west that's going to come our way. So today, rain to the south of us. If you're headed anywhere south of Tennessee, there's going to be showers and thunderstorms there, maybe some heavy rain. And then we start to see some of that edging closer to us. Here we go into tonight. There's a straw, there's a trough, low pressure system that straw is going to siphon up some of that moisture into our area. And I would say around this time tomorrow morning, we'll begin to see some scattered light rain showers over the area. And then back west, this storm starts to take shape as we get stronger, deeper low pressure system moving across the plains and the Rockies. Here we go into Friday morning. There will be a little bit of light rain over southern Kentucky. Here we go into Friday midday, Friday afternoon. Showers and thunderstorms, as I mentioned, that low traipsing up through the Virginias and the Carolinas. And then here comes our next system that will greet us on Sunday. So Saturday, I think we're going to be okay. If you're doing anything outdoors, Saturday, it may be cloudy to partly sunny at times, but it won't be raining. Shouldn't be raining until we get into Saturday evening and Sunday morning. That's when the cold front is going to pass through. Yeah, we do see thunderstorm possibilities, but nothing severe. And the winds will be a little breezy. There's a little tightness there, but not bad. The isobars, they're more wound up here closer to the low pressure center, which is going to be over Lake Michigan. So that's where the strongest winds will be. We will get a breeze or two out of that. And then by Monday, this thing is gone. There's another front that's going to come on the backside of this system as we get into Tuesday, but it's a dry front. As you see there, it will have lost much of its punch because it's going to run into another big dome of high pressure and just kind of fall apart as we get into Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, then stall out to the south of us. But here comes another system in the south central plains with a dry line ahead of it, triple point. You know what gives? It's spring. So there's going to be thunderstorms in the south central plains down toward the Texas Panhandle, and we'll have to watch that for a developing system toward the end of next week, which could bring us more rain and thunderstorms. But in the meantime, enjoy today again and enjoy the near 80-degree temperatures and maybe a little rain in the morning and then a few showers tomorrow, a break on Saturday, then showers and thunderstorms Sunday, and then we're done. But none of that looks severe. None of it looks like heavy rain, and none of it looks windy. Breezy, maybe, an occasional breeze, but not windy, not 50, 60, 70 mile per hour winds. It doesn't look like that is going to be the case. All right, I'm getting ready to head over to the radio station, Sam 100.7. On your radio dial, your FM radio dial, 6 to 10. This morning, I've got more tribute to Stevie Wonder tickets to give away, which is coming to SkyPack April 22nd. Listen for a Stevie Wonder song for your chance to win those tickets. Plus, we'll have a good time on the radio. You will not be able to tune to any other radio station and have as good a time or listen to as good a music as what we play. And some of the stuff I say is completely stupid. Stupid enough for you to laugh at me or with me, whichever. I don't care. We just have a good time. If you see somebody, you're at a stoplight, and you look over and somebody is just laughing their head off, I bet they have their radio set to Sam 100.7. All the other stations are boring. Yak, 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 yak. Like I'm doing right now. See, I can poke fun at myself and not get hurt. You can poke fun at me and I won't get hurt. I'm old and I'm a big boy. I can take it. Y'all have a nice day. Thank you for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you on the radio.